Hi, it's Ruth here again. Let's get good at writing a process description. In IELTS, you might be asked to describe a flowchart or a technical process or a natural process. Here is the task. The diagram illustrates the process used to manufacture bricks for the building industry. And of course this section is the same as every other IELTS Task 1. Here is the picture. It's quite simple, but you can use a lot of these words to easily fill your 150 words. You need to be very good at using phrasal verbs in this text, like dig out, filter through, combine or mix with, cut into, cool, which might be cool down, and heat, which might be heat up, warm or warm up, dry out, and there are many more as well. So, where did I get these verbs from? I used the words in the task, the words and the pictures as well. But you need to change the word form in your text so the examiner doesn't just think you're copying. Can you see some of the words? This is a digger and I used dig. This is a drying oven, so dry. You can see temperature here, so heat or warm up. You can see cooling here, so cool and cool down. So I hope you can see I've just used the words and the pictures and the stimuli in the picture. Aside from verbs, you also need to be very good at passive voice. Have a look at these ones. Is dug out, is stored, are made, to be delivered, from delivery, can be heated, are cooled, are sent, and so on. Remember, the passive voice is any form of the verb to be plus ed, or the past participle. Here is the overview. The flowchart shows the steps involved in making bricks for the construction industry. There are 6 main stages, excluding delivery. I'd like you to think, for writing the interview, about what is shown, how it is shown, who was the picture made for, maybe when, but possibly not, and you will need good sequence markers for time. So what is shown? The steps involved in making bricks for the construction industry. How it is shown? There are 6 main stages. Let's keep going. The second paragraph, and now you can really see these sequence markers like first, after, then, at this point, in order to, and once. Notice the passive voice has been dug out, is placed, to be filtered, it is rolled, it is combined, and so on. Why don't you pause now and read that carefully? I hope you've finished that. Remember my hint. You need to combine good verbs with passive voice and good sequence markers. For example, after plus subject plus present perfect passive, comma, new clause. After the clay has been dug out of the ground, comma, it is placed blah blah blah. At this point, what about once? Now once you can use with present simple or present perfect. Here is the third paragraph. The same features apply. Good sequence markers, good use of passive voice, and good use of verbs from the picture. Again, I'll let you pause and read it carefully. Don't forget your sequence markers. Make it very clear what happens one after the other. What happens first, second, etc. This particular text, there is a fourth paragraph. When the bricks are cooled sufficiently, they are ready to be packed and placed on trucks for delivery to their final destination, where they are used in construction. Notice the use of WH words for clause. This will give you a higher grammar score. When the bricks is the subject, are cooled is the verb. When the bricks are cooled. Or this one, where they are used. Here is the process again. It looks simple, and yet it was quite easy to easily get to 150 words or more using, what did we use? Verbs from the picture, phrasal verbs as well, passive voice, and good variety of sequence words like when, after, once, then, next. I hope this has been helpful. There's another process in the next lesson.